In the summer of 2024, the NBA landscape shifted dramatically as Klay Thompson, a cornerstone of the Golden State Warriors dynasty, departed for the Dallas Mavericks. Klay Thompson's tenure with the Warriors was marked by significant achievements: 4 NBA championships, 5 All-Star selections, and a reputation as one of the league's premier shooters. His career three-point shooting percentage stands at an impressive 41.3%. Advanced statistics further highlight Thompson's impact. His career true shooting percentage is 57.6%, reflecting his efficiency in scoring. If we take the first championship the Dubs won together and we look at the stats from that year, we can see that Klay is 4th in three-point percentage in the entire NBA, 13th in box plus minus, 9th in the entire league in scoring, and 14th in VORP. Okay, we get it, Klay was absolutely amazing. But then, why are the Warriors looking so damn good? The Warriors' post-Klay performance as of November 18, 2024, the Warriors holds an impressive 10-2 record, positioning them at the top of the Western Conference. Their offensive prowess is evident, averaging 121 points per game, the second highest in the league, while maintaining a solid defense allowing just 110 points per game, ranking them 8th in the league. The team hitting 16.1 threes per game at a 39% clip, both figures placing them among the league's elite. Buddy Hield, acquired to fill the shooting void left by Thompson, has been instrumental in their success, averaging 21.9 points per game and shooting 50% from beyond the arc. Hield has seamlessly integrated into the Warriors system. His ability to score off screens and his quick release have drawn comparisons to Thompson's style of play, and honestly left fans and analysts questioning, was Klay Thompson overrated all along? Could Buddy Hield seamlessly fill the void he left? And why do the Warriors appear to be thriving without their longtime sharpshooter? But Buddy Hield and Klay Thompson, are they really comparable? Now we're going to make the comparison from the year Hield was drafted up until 2023. So starting from the basics. Since Hield was drafted into the league, he averaged same amount of assists per game, same amount of rebounds, and 5 fewer points than Klay. However, Thompson averaged 17.4 field goal attempts per game, while Hield averaged approximately 13.2 field goal attempts per game. So I guess scoring was not too far off and both players gets a point. But how about shooting percentage? Klay posted an impressive 52, 41, and 85% shooting splits, while Hield averaged 48.9, 40.7, and 86.4. The numbers are so similar, nevertheless we're going to give the edge to Klay since his true shooting percentage is 1% higher. The next metrics we're going to use are some more advanced metrics. Let's start with offensive rating. Over the 5 seasons he played during this period, Thompson averaged an offensive rating of approximately 114, while Hield averaged an offensive rating of approximately 109.4. This data indicates that Klay Thompson consistently maintained a higher offensive rating compared to Buddy Hield during this specific time frame, reflecting greater offensive efficiency. Klay did play for a historically great team with a top 10 all-time player in Steph Curry. But yet, another point goes to Klay. An important side note, in 2015, Klay averaged 21.7 points per game. So far this year, Buddy Hield is averaging 17.6 points per game on some insane shooting splits. But when Klay did that in 2015, 21.7 points ranked him 10th in the league in scoring, right next to Dwayne Wade and Kyrie Irving. Okay, well, what about defense? Despite what the perception might lead you to think, these stats are going to surprise you. Klay Thompson's average defensive rating over the stretch of this season is 133.8 in the league. Buddy Hield's average defensive rating over this time stretch is 113th in the league. So despite never being regarded as a defender, in opposed to Klay that was regarded occasionally as a good defender, Hield's overall contribution on defense is just as good, if not better. So, a point goes to Buddy. PER. PER is player efficiency rating. PER measures everything a player does during their time on the court, like scoring, rebounding, passing, stealing, and blocking shots, while also considering how many mistakes they make, like turnovers or missed shots. Klay Thompson's average PER rank over this season was 127th in the league. Hield's average PER was 157th. So, another point to Klay. Well, how about VORP? If you're not an NBA nerd like me and you don't know what VORP means, it's quite simple. VORP stands for value over replacement, and if you look at last year's VORP leaders, you find a strong correlation between what we, the fans, and the mainstream media perceive as the best players in the world, since the ones who ranked highest in VORP are usually the ones that we consider the best in the world. So Klay Thompson, over the 5 seasons he played during this period, Thompson averaged a VORP of approximately 1.3. Hield averaged a VORP of approximately 0.8. So another point goes to Klay. And of course, I will not make a Klay video without mentioning the 37 point in one quarter or Game 6 Klay versus the OKC Thunder. Another super interesting stats that we cannot ignore here is how the team performed without you. During the run of the Big Three, the Golden State Warriors had a record of 473 to 238 between the 14-15 and 22-23 season. Without Klay Thompson, they were 107 to 117, a losing record. They recorded 64 to 101 without Stephen Curry and 58 to 56 without Draymond Green. Labeling Klay Thompson as overrated overlooks his diverse contributions to the Warriors. His elite shooting and ability to perform in high-pressure situations were integral to Golden State's success. Alright, so we crunched down the numbers, and Klay is obviously a better player than Buddy Hield. So how come the Warriors are so good after Klay's departure? Well, the moves the Warriors made during this offseason were more than just signing Buddy Hield. While Buddy Hield has admirably filled the scoring void, not signing Klay for that massive contract he was going after allowed them to sign 3 great role players for cheap contracts. They got Buddy Hield for $8 million a year, DeAnthony Melton for $12 million, and Slow-Mo for another $8 million. Also worth mentioning, the Warriors are playing a 12-man rotation right now, and everyone from Kuminga, Looney, Podziemski, Moses Moody, and even Lindy Waters III and Trayce Jackson-Davis, who are both making only $2 million a year, are all contributing. The Warriors dynasty, a masterclass in drafting and development. The Golden State Warriors dynasty didn't emerge overnight. It was a meticulously constructed juggernaut born out of sharp drafting and savvy development. The journey began in 2009 when they selected Stephen Curry as the 7th overall pick, despite concerns over his ankle injuries. Curry blossomed into the NBA's most lethal shooter and 2-time MVP. The Warriors added key piece by drafting Klay Thompson with the 11th pick, recognizing his sharpshooting potential and defensive capabilities. But the final core piece came in 2012 when Golden State chose Draymond Green in the 2nd round, a defensive anchor who would become the heart and soul of their versatile lineup. Curry, Thompson, and Green transformed the Warriors into a team built on relentless ball movement, deadly shooting, and a cohesive, switch-heavy defense. This foundation enabled Golden State to capture 4 championships from 2015 to 2022, establishing a dynasty for the ages. The Warriors' success this season is a testament to their adaptability rather than an indictment on Thompson's legacy. The Warriors' current success can also be attributed to a combination of factors: strategic adjustment by the coaching staff, the emergence of other players stepping up, and perhaps a renewed team chemistry. In conclusion, while the Warriors' strong start without Thompson might prompt some questions on his value, a deeper analysis reveals that his contributions were far from overrated. So I hope you all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. There is more content just like that coming up. That is all for today, and as always, until the next time, let's keep this conversation going.